The Battle of the Atlantic, turning the tide of World War II. The Battle of the Atlantic, often overshadowed by more iconic land battles, was critical in determining the outcome of World War II. Encompassing the vast oceanic theater, this battle spanned 1941 to May 1943, pivotal years that shaped Allied fortunes. As Europe descended into war following Germany's invasion of Poland in 1939, global tensions peaked. Asia, embroiled in conflict since Japan's invasion of Manchuria in 1931, saw escalating hostilities. The U.S. responded with cautious preparation, as President Roosevelt declared a state of limited emergency. However, the initial U.S. military conditions were dire, with a meager army under 190,000, highlighting the urgency for strategic planning. Recognizing Great Britain's precarious position, Roosevelt championed the Lend-Lease Act, enabling the supply of war materials essential for Britain's endurance against Germany. This policy catalyzed a colossal ramp-up in U.S. industrial output, heralding the transformation of America into the arsenal of democracy. Simultaneously, the U.S. military introduced the first peacetime draft through the Selective Service Act in 1940, fostering the growth of a robust military force ready for global engagement. Germany's naval strategy hinged on U-boats, a lesson learned from the devastation caused during World War I. Despite early German fascination with large capital ships, restrictions led to a minimal fleet of ocean-worthy submarines at the war's onset. Italy initially maintained a formidable fleet, yet technologically deficient compared to the British and neutralized swiftly. The U.S. Navy, having recommenced its expansion after interwar limitations, faced the daunting task of securing convoys across the perilous Atlantic against this background. Allied reliance on convoy systems became a cornerstone in mitigating losses, as evidenced by their efficient coordination against the German Wolfpacks. Rudeltaktik, or Wolfpack, tactics, involved concerted submarine attacks, exploiting gaps in Allied peripheral defense systems. The disparities in convoy successes underscored the importance of improved detection technology and the critical necessity for closer Anglo-American naval cooperation. Intelligence, including breakthroughs like ultra-intercepts and the Enigma machine decryptions, played an indispensable role in countering German strategies. The Allies bolstered anti-submarine warfare tactics through innovative technology and intelligence sharing. Technological strides, such as sonar advancements and the implementation of aircraft carriers in convoy escorts, marked significant progress. Among the Atlantic's strategic watershed moments was the Casablanca Conference in early 1943, where the establishment of the 10th Fleet underscored a shift in focus to centralized anti-submarine warfare. The disastrous convoy event, PQ-17, where 24 out of 33 merchant ships were sunk, highlighted the dire vulnerability faced by Allied supply lines. Yet, by mid-1943, an influx of new destroyer escorts and escort carriers tipped the balance, signaling a marked decrease in Allied shipping losses. The May 1943 tactical withdrawal of U-boats from the North Atlantic presaged the turning tide in favor of the Allies. As strategic control of the Atlantic solidified, critical supply lines were maintained, affording the Allies the material capacity for coordinated offensives, such as the Normandy invasion. Moreover, the Battle of the Atlantic underscored the enduring strategic significance of sea power, intelligence, and technological adaptation in modern warfare. Reflecting on the Battle of the Atlantic reveals crucial insights into military strategy's evolution and the quintessential role of maritime control in global conflict dynamics. This prolonged naval campaign epitomizes the intersection of technological revolution, strategic foresight, and cooperative intelligence, embodying principles still imperative for contemporary military operations. And so, the Atlantic not only bore witness to warfare at sea but also heralded the critical turning point in one of history's greatest conflicts, showcasing an era where dominion over the maritime domain shaped the course of nations and the fate of millions.